Hi guys, Steph here. Right, what have we got for you today? Well, as I keep on saying, I've still got lots of pens from past pen hauls that just need a little bit of restoring. And occasionally I do get inquiries. And, well, recently I got an inquiry from a gentleman across the pond who said, I saw a pen in your recent pen haul. Is it still available? And I said, yes, subject to restoration. And the pen that he was inquiring about was this one here. Look at that. What a lovely pen. A lovely pen, just a little bit tired. Hey, hey. And here we have the pen after a little bit of work on it. A gorgeous, gorgeous pen. What we've got for you here is the Conway Stewart number 36, made in England. And it comes in this lovely blue sort of striated or striped pattern. Look at that. Isn't it lovely? Now, this particular pen, the Conway Stewart 36, they're not that very common, to be quite honest with you. They come from sort of circa, sort of around about mid-1950s, very early 1960s. And the colours that they came in was, well, nice and easy. They came in a standard classic black colour. And then they also brought them out in three, well, a burgundy, blue and a green hatch pattern, which are also very, very nice indeed. And then they brought out a mauve and a green in this striped, striated pattern. And also, obviously, this blue one. So as you can see, they didn't come in sort of, well, a lot. Well, some of the Conway Stewart models came in many, many different colours. So this one came in, what, half a dozen colours, maybe seven colours. But as we said, this one comes in this lovely striated blue. You can see it says Conway Stewart 36. And then just underneath it has made in England. So we've got a nice clear barrel imprint, as you can see. Now the pen, as you may have noticed, comes in this, it's a lever fill. You see it's got a lever with the Conway Stewart logo there. If we go up to the cap, it has these three cap bands, two sort of rather narrow ones to two sides and a slightly wider one to the centre. And it comes with the sort of standard, very recognisable Conway Stewart, well, yeah, the diamond clip there with the Conway Stewart logo to the top. And then to the very top, it's got this gold coloured peaked stud or finial to the top, there, as you can see, which matches the sort of the peaked end to the barrel there. So all in all, a very, very nice pen. Now the size of this pen, from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, 125 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, it's a fraction over 10 millimeters in diameter. So after some TLC, after some work, as I say, the gentleman said, can I reserve it subject to, being restored? I said, yes, you can. I took a few days. It's been fully disassembled. Everything internally gets cleaned, including all my pens inside the cap there, gets thoroughly cleaned. It's had a brand new sack fitted. So it's ready to go and ready for the customer to enjoy with their favourite ink. So let's unscrew the cap. Okay, let's give you a couple of different angles. As you can see, it's absolutely lovely. It's in lovely condition, and as I said, ready to go. You can't see, but as I say, everything gets cleaned, even inside the cap. All the old ink residue gets cleaned out, and it's like a new cap now. So let's go to the top of the barrel. We've got the threads there, and then just after the threads we've got the recognisable typical Conway Stewart section there. Slightly tapers towards the nib with a little ridge, as you can see. And then the nib, we've got a lovely Conway Stewart 14 karat gold. And this one, just to the bottom there, you'll see it says 5N, which is the correct nib for this pen. Let's give you a little bit of a different angle. Again, even the nib, the feed, etc., all has been thoroughly cleaned. There's a sideways view, and there's the feed underneath. Lovely and clean, as it should be. And as I said, it's now ready to go. With my large hands, it's a rather smallish pen, but even with my large hands, I can still write with it quite comfortably. But for me personally, a little bit on the small side. But yeah, let's see how it writes. Once again, not going to fill it because I'm going to leave that pleasure to the new owner. They can decide, because as I've said in the past, there's people out there like myself who collect pens and put them into a storage, who enjoy looking at them, who admire the pens, and there's people out there that like to use the pens. That is fine. Whichever way you choose to collect pens, that is your prerogative, and if you enjoy it, that is fine. So let's dip it into the ink and let's see what we've got. So we've got a Conway Stewart number 36, made in England. Okay, and made circa, I believe, around about 1955 through to the very early 1960s. Okay, there's no flex to the nib, but it's writing very nice indeed. There we go. I would say writing maybe with maybe a medium, maybe a fine to medium line, as you can see there, but writing very nicely indeed. So what we'll do, let's just give it a quick wipe. We'll clean that nib, because today we'll take it to the post office, get a price, and get it shipped across the pond. Gorgeous, gorgeous pen. So as with this gentleman, if you don't ask, you don't know if it's still available. Okay, he inquired, is it still available? Yes, it was. We've restored it, and he's now going to receive a gorgeous, gorgeous pen. So there we have it, a beautiful blue stripe striated Conway Stewart 36 in lovely condition. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. Don't forget, leave a comment below. Don't be shy. Subscribe to the channel as well if you will, and give the video a thumbs up. But for now, I'm just going to say Slavo Ukraini from me and this gorgeous pen. Bye bye for now.